Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
Hello, everybody, or nobody, I don't know.
It could be nobody.
Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Do Review.
The Do Review, where, if you couldn't tell, we're going to be discussing Scooby Doo.
Discussing everyone's favourite cartoon dog, Scooby Doo.
Not Snoopy.
Because fuck Snoopy.
Fuck Snoopy, sorry, Mum.
So we don't really know for whose benefit we'll be recording this. It could be our own.
At this point, it's definitely just
It's definitely,
our own.
yeah, for our own. It's just an excuse to rewatch all of Scooby Doo. But, you know, we'll upload it to YouTube once I figure out how to do that. I mean, if anyone's listening to this, I did it.
Good job. We've made it. We've made it the first step.
We made it. But yeah. So yeah, just wanted to rewatch Scooby Doo, and we always think we have some good ideas in relation to it, so we figured why not record it and bookmark that always.
Always. I'm Stacey.
And I'm Luke.
I am 24.
I'm 19.
Yeah, good
turning
one.
20.
Good one. We grew up sort of watching Scooby Doo. I know our mum, actually, we have the same
mother.
We're related, his brother and sister.
Yeah.
Our mum was always, she kind of was like, oh yeah, watch Scooby Doo as kids, and it was great, and then she kind of never realised that we'd take it and run with it so far and so hard.
Very seriously. Basically spanning all the old stuff from like the 60s, 70s up until the recent stuff. Then you got like your Scooby Doo comics that we got into as well, and then of course the Scooby Doo games, which I dived headfirst into.
Definitely.
But yeah, we really took it and ran with it, more so than anything else.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I mean, there's a few things that we have enjoyed, but not really like we haven't taken from childhood. Like, there's a few things now that we're like, oh yeah, totally obsessed with that, but we got obsessed with it as adults.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple of Christmases ago, my good friend Jordan.
We will make him listen to this.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you are listening, Jordan. Hello.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Jordan.
Thanks for the view.
Yay. We for Christmas I got a whole, like, it was like a giant stack of Scooby Doo DVDs that he'd kind of searched out on Amazon, Jordan, and one of them, what I think personally is my favourite part of it, it was seasons 1 and 2 of Scooby Doo, where I used to like OG, like 13th of September 1969 first episode, which I would just like everyone to know my birthday is the 13th of September. Also, that is what they class as Scooby Doo's birthday, so we're obviously soulmates. So is Roald Dahl's birthday. Just fun fact. I
mean, I have Walt Disney, which is not as good.
Not as relevant.
Well, the whole racism thing with Walt Disney is a little worrying.
I think I read somewhere that he wasn't actually as racist,
that's good.
Which would be nice.
Maybe I should cut that joke out.
Probably. Maybe.
I won't know how. All this is in.
Ooh.
Jump in the shark. Anyway, go on.
We do have, we have the kind of first seasons of Scooby Doo, Where Are You? And I'm just going to do a quick Google. If you can hear clicking, it's my phone. Oh no, I turned off the clicking on the keyboard, which is wonderful.
Professional.
So, it is very professional. Scooby Doo. Wikipedia. Like, that's a... yes. Everything on Wikipedia is the best. So, Scooby Doo, Where Are You? 1969 to 1970. I told you, Scooby Doo Goes Hollywood is the first feature-length movie. We have to start with the shittest one. Sorry, Mum. We told our mum that we wouldn't swear, which is more of a problem for me than it is for Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more used to not being allowed to swear, just in general, I guess.
I spend a lot of time alone at work, and I swear a lot.
Yeah.
So Scooby Doo, Where Are You? The first 2 seasons went from 1969 to 1970, but in this DVD pack thing, the Scooby Doo show, which went from 76 to 78, is classed as the 3rd season, which is a bit odd, but that's because in the middle was the new Scooby Doo movies, which we own. They are the ones that have Dick Van Dyke, etc.
Batman?
Possibly. Yes, I think so.
That was a good one.
Think so. You know, we're going to figure this all out together. All of us. You, me,
Jordan,
these people.
Whoever is listening, perchance.
perchance.
Yeah.
We're going to work it all out together. So, Scooby Doo, Where Are You? First episode, like I said, September 13, 1969, aired for 2 seasons until October 31st, 1970.
Halloween.
Our mum was born.
Oh.
Not on October the 31st, but she was born. Oh my god, maybe Mum watched. We could ask her. We're going to bring her on. Like, not in this episode, but later on.
At some point, when we continue, we'll bring her in. Might bring people in.
Yeah, we
Other
should.
Scooby people in.
Or people that kind of we've forced to get into Scooby. Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
My partner Aaron, he never realised that Scooby Doo was so wonderful until he started bringing home DVDs from Kmart for me. Kmart. Shouting out Kmart right there. So good.
Already gone for sponsorships.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so this is just some background information for you. So obviously a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, Warner Brothers. So the voices.
The classic voices we're starting with.
So we're going OG Shaggy, Casey Kasem. Wonderful man.
Mm-hmm.
We have some very fond memories of listening to him as we grew up, basically. Frank Welker, original Fred. Now Scooby as well, but was not original.
It evolved into a Scooby as well.
Yeah. The original Scooby was Don Messick, which I do recognise when I read the name.
Yeah.
Faces, could not tell you from anyone in a crowd.
Well, you say that name and then I just picture Scooby.
Yeah, that's...
You say Frank Welker and then I think, well, that's either a guy with an ascot or a dog.
Yeah, and there's sort of no in between. I'm like,
No.
oh, what does he look like as a person? Pfft, what person?
He's not a person, he's Fred.
So... And, you know... Okay, so Nicole Jaff... Velma, that's Velma. And Stefania Christopherson is Daphne. These two were only in these first 2 seasons, so they're the people that we're going to be talking about for the first... How many episodes did we decide were in this? Oh, I've got it right here.
There's something like 20... I'm guessing say 25.
This says apparently 41. But I think that's including the third season.
Oh, including season 3. Well, because it's 14 episodes in the first and 11 in the second. I'm going to get the disc.
Cool. That's a lot of noise. Gonna have to cut that out.
No, we won't. We won't be doing that. Yeah, so it was 14 plus 11, 25.
25. What a great amount.
Was that right?
Yeah. And then there's 16 in the
16
third
in
one.
season 3.
Because in season 3 is when they start going around the world.
Which are the ones I'm less familiar with? Like, it was recently... Was it yesterday?
Last night, in
Yesterday, when we decided to do
this podcast.
So we were like, oh, let's do it. Went out, bought a microphone. But anyway, so last night, the first time I actually saw the Tar Monster episode, did not recognise it at all. So yeah, I'm less... I feel like with these ones, the early ones, we'll know back to front. But
there is a few that are definitely... They were not as often played on... See, when we grew up with Foxtel, so we had Cartoon Network.
I don't remember.
So, well, I was probably 7, so you were all like 3, so yeah. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo before school. I would get up early until I realised it's stupid. To get up early, not Scooby-Doo, obviously. So we had like Cartoon Network, so it had all the replays. Boomerang.
I do remember that.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Very good.
It was during that golden period where that was like what they had. It was like... Yeah, Scooby was just the front runner for me. Well, like Scooby, then you had like TMNT, but like... I feel like Scooby has always remained good, no matter how old it's gotten. Whereas like the new TMNT is just like hot garbage, really.
Definitely just...
It's probably an inflammatory viewpoint, but I don't like it.
You mean the movie?
Oh, the movies weren't great. Oh, like the live action ones were all right.
Wait, which live action ones? Like the ones...
Oh, like when they were in costumes, that was fantastic. This is not Scooby.
This is not Scooby,
No, just
sorry.
like the new animated TMNT.
Oh, not great.
Not good.
Not great. I must admit, I kind of lost... I lost interest when they started going to that planet with dinosaur people.
That was the best.
That was odd.
Because they fought rhinos. Dinosaurs.
And
not rhinos.
Triceratops.
Yeah, dinosaur. That's a dinosaur.
You said rhinos, not dinosaurs.
I got it confused.
You did get it. So that's off topic.
So Scooby remained good throughout his entire run. Oh, there's probably like a few. Yeah.
Apparently, we haven't actually ever watched Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. But apparently, or maybe it's Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Regardless, we've never watched it only because it's not available in Australia to buy.
Yeah, it's very hard to be a Scooby fan in Australia because
It's tricky.
they don't give it to you.
And you know what? There was a good period where I couldn't actually watch the DVDs that I got for Christmas because it's not the right...
It's region locked.
Yeah, the region code. Thank you to our not my Xbox, it's your Xbox.
Yeah.
Which must be unregion?
Xbox without borders
Xbox without
is
borders.
their motto.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's like...
It's not Xbox challenge everything, or is that just EA
That's
games?
EA games. Xbox is like, come play Halo and we'll give all the good exclusives to PlayStation 4.
I feel like that would be a very strange
Yeah, I was
marketing
confused when they
tactic.
came out with that as their motto. It's like, well, that's strange, but I guess I'll still buy one. Anyway, yeah, so we're watching this.
Just before we get into the episode, Luke, can you please tell the microphone and the people out there what you were hoping to call this? A few of the
So obviously, the name we settled on was The Do Review.
The rhyme is nice.
It's snappy to the point, and you don't have to think about it too hard.
Yeah, but we also had a few other options.
Well, I had the options, and you said no.
Yeah, for good reason.
So obviously, like, The Do Review spawned out of Scooby Doo Review. Like, so I think we said Scooby Doo Review, then I was like, The Do Review.
Which was it was a nice light bulb moment.
It was great. Behind the Scoop was another one, which didn't get very far. And then my personal favourite, and if, like as we said, if anyone is listening, how do you feel about Scooby Doo chatting about you?
I think that's just ridiculous.
It's good.
It's pure filth,
It's
but
very good.
filth in a bad way.
I'm going to start my own separate
That's
podcast
fine, you can
called
do that.
Scooby Doo chatting about you.
You can do that. But that's a terrible idea. And look, you know what? Behind the Scoob was alright, except I feel like it kind of passes too close to... on the videos we used to have as kids, there was like these little 8-minute sort of behind the scenes things. And I'm sure they were called something
Probably
possibly close to Behind the
Scooby Doo
Scoob.
Unsolved. No. Unmasked.
Unmasked sounds right.
No, that was a video game.
Oh.
It was a good one.
Good one?
Maybe
What was
that's
that one?
It was all the spoiler alert if you haven't played Scooby Doo Unmasked. Actually, not really, because like you find out in the first like 10 minutes, all the monsters are like animatronics, and they're made of like this weird, tasty like flubber material. And so like Scooby goes around and like spins them and then collects the flubber, and then he can like
Does he eat the flubber?
At points he does.
Oh.
He's like, oh, that's tasty. Him and Shaggy are eating it. It's not the best Scooby game. That obviously
What platform?
PlayStation 2, probably Xbox. I was a PlayStation 2 kid up until I got the 360. At which point there hasn't been any good Scooby games released for a long while, which is a crying shame.
There was one on the DS, wasn't there?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh.
It was a beat 'em up.
Oh, no.
And like
no,
there was this
okay.
weird part where like Fred was wearing a linebacker's outfit as one of his costumes, and I was like, no, where's his ascot? And they were like kids. It was Scooby Doo First Frights.
Ah, I think I recall the name.
Not good. However, its follow up, Scooby Doo, The Spooky Swamp, was good.
That was a game.
It was a good game. We should play that because I've only played it once.
Well,
The
wait,
bad
is
thing-
it on DS?
No, it's on Wii.
Oh, I thought... Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember sitting there watching you that. Watching you that.
Yeah, that was a good game. The problem is like once you solve the mysteries, it's like, I know who. I don't remember now. It was good. Like you go to Mexican town, then you go to like a ski resort, and then you solve the mystery of the spooky swamp. I think it's just a big alligator.
It's just a very...
Yeah,
large
it's like they
alligator.
think it's a monster, but it's just like it's like some like witch doctor lady and her friend, and it's cool.
I think I recall... I have like kind of partial memories
Yeah,
of it.
so like, you got 2 actual mysteries and like one like kind of like overarching mystery that's not as good, but that's a good game. But
We might do some specials, and if anybody actually does start to listen to this and wants to actually see A, what we look like, B, us actually watching, and like our reactions to watching it, and C, kind of just like general Scooby based things that we have and do. I mean, we could always find a camera of sorts,
record some stuff,
put it on the YouTube.
Yeah, well, that's the plan,
That's the plan,
to put at least the audio versions of this up,
definitely.
and then
If you want to see our stupid faces.
we can do that later. But
Oh, later.
for now, should we get
I
started?
think we should. So, episode number 1. Oh, it's not
that?
working. Oh, okay. No, look, you've pressed... Oh, yeah, go to episodes. Look, I don't know what
Okay.
Guys, I'm not sure what's happening.
Oh, that's clever.
What is?
So it's the torch.
It's the torch beam.
The torch beam is how you select.
Yes.
But however,
It's not letting you select.
Oh, I see.
What?
Okay, so each gang member's torch lights up.
Yes,
Because
depending
originally
on-
I thought it was like Fred's light, but then it was coming out of his crotch area. But it just...
Question. What is Daphne pointing at? She's got a torch. The truth is, like, let's... Daphne is, as they say, quite useless. So her torch is probably... doesn't have batteries.
It's probably broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first episode...
So this... And probably the title of this episode would be What a Night for a Night.
But the second night has a K, so it's
Knight.
like a knight.
What a night for a knight.
And I think the cool part about this is, if you scroll down, go to the next one. The in the doorway changes.
Oh, it changes.
Changes.
It changes. That's... Oh, and it is actually what's going on.
Yeah, it's like a still from the episode.
But that's good.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's good.
So I guess we should.
What a night for a night.
What a night for a night.
What a bloody night for a night. Let's get it started.
Let's get it
Hopefully
started.
the audio works well. and
Yeah.
it doesn't. All right, let's go. It's loading. It takes a little bit to load up.
This bat noise, life. Oh,
So the classic introduction.
and I liked, when like you get to a certain point where you actually see
What's happening?
the title. You see, like, it's obviously bits from episodes, and you see it later, and you're like, oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah, but then there's
Good
bits
one.
that never happen, and it's like, well, what's that from?
Well, they're obviously just created for this,
Yeah, there's Geronimo.
which exists because for years I'd never thought Geronimo was a thing. Always a good laugh.
Good laugh.
A good laugh, having a good laugh. There's a lot of skeleton heads. What are they called?
Yeah.
Skulls.
No, skeleton.
Oh,
Heads is
Foul Play
correct.
in Funland.
Yeah.
What an episode.
That's a good one.
See, that one for me has always been like, that one is the closest thing to it's actually a monster
The robot.
because it's a robot. Like,
Oh,
there's nothing fake
I
about the
just
robot. It's a
spoiled it.
real robot.
Yeah.
Oh, this bit. Yes. The not typical, I guess, but like the slurp. This bit is my favorite.
We could use that as the starting bit, the music.
Are you going to cut that out?
No, leave it in.
Okay. So what have we
I want
got?
anyone who's listening to hear it all organic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no fair.
Yeah. Okay.
See, we had a book with a couple of Scooby, like it was the episodes but in book form, and this is one of them. Oh,
So what's happened, listeners, is that they're transporting a suit of armor to the museum, and
it just got itself out of its
it got
crate. is
it
what
climbed
happened.
out of it, which so evidently the bad guy, who I'm not gonna name,
Not yet.
who could it be? One of the two people you meet who's not the gang.
Okay, rude.
Obviously, he's got in the suit of armor, climbed into it, allowed it to be sealed, put on the back of a truck, and then mid-truck ride, just had a peek. But then obviously he's gotten back in.
But yes, no, he has. True.
Yeah.
Oh no, because don't we find out very soon that the truck has been left on the side of the road?
Yeah, so he's had a peek, then he's...
And then what has he done? Has he strangled the... Oh no, we know what he's done. But no, I want to know actually what has he done, because, you find out later, spoiler alert, that the guy that was driving the truck has been somewhat, what is the word?
kidnapped.
Somewhat kidnapped, indeed.
He's been, tied up.
Wait, how did he get him there? Like, what did you say?
I want to see the action sequence of the knight climbing over the cab of the truck, climbing in, knocking the guy out, and then, resting the truck to the side of the road.
I also want to see, the amount of scientists in this show. Like, look, we love Scooby Doo, but the amount of scientists in this show that suddenly are, believers in magic and or extraterrestrials and or things that shouldn't exist, and they're just like, nah, it's got to be real. And it's like, really? Because you're a man of science.
Yeah,
Oh. So now the guy has climbed out of the suit of armor.
So what he did, he climbed out of his armor and left it in the passenger seat.
No, I think it's passenger seat to Australians,
That gets me.
which is driver's seat to
Yeah.
Americans, which is
So
always tricky.
Then he left it.
Wait, is it? Oh no, I think it is passenger seat. Sorry, my apologies.
Wait, which side did we get in Australia?
We get in that's the driver's side. No, that's the passenger side. So he is in the driver's side.
Yeah, okay. So he
Sorry,
got
guys.
in, and then obviously he put the suit of armor back together. Because it's not easy to take off.
I couldn't imagine how to get into it, to be honest, because it only ever looks like his head comes off.
Yeah.
Daphne, it belongs to Jamison Hyde White.
Yeah, good.
If you could have just looked. He's a professor of archaeology from London, England. I wonder...
Did he... Okay. Do you think he was in that crate
From
all
England.
the way from England?
No!
He was like, I want a free ride. This is what it's really about. He wanted a free transport to America.
Okay, no, okay.
And they're going to the the county museum.
Yeah, okay, but my question is, it's coming from London, England, so probably like a major museum over there. Just deliver it to the county museum. What county? Wouldn't you send it to the Smithsonian?
Coolsville County Museum, obviously.
Don't you think the Smithsonian is probably more important?
No, I think Coolsville County Museum. It's just called museum.
Which is fair.
No, it's
the name.
Yeah. So what we've had. So they finally.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Love this guy. Yes, you should thank us. Ooh, Professor Hyde White went missing, guys.
Yeah, geez, I wonder if he did go mystery. Ooh.
Go mystery.
Mystery. Oh.
I do enjoy like the Scooby Shaggy riffs, you know, and they're like, oh, spooky armor. Good ones.
They do that. It's a very shiny armor. Very shiny, even when like a guy has climbed inside of it and then done some like acrobatics.
Oh, wait. Okay, so
no, I think that's like he's imagining that, right?
he's got to be imagining that,
Eyes have appeared in the helmet of the suit of armor,
which
briefly.
feels like it's got to be an imaginative thing, because otherwise, how did the gang not notice, or did the guy just like turtle his head inside the whole thing like?
Yeah.
Oh, so we found the incriminating pair of glasses. Incriminating? They're a clue. Scooby Doo's found a clue.
It's the first clue.
Ooh, I love that.
So now they've left. And they're back in Coolsville, one would imagine.
Well, I think the museum might actually be in Coolsville, because
The
everything happens in
county.
Coolsville. I worry about Coolsville as a space.
No, not everything happens. Some stuff happens.
Scooby, you adorable dog.
He's wearing the glasses.
Considering Velma is the smart one. Really crazy kind of glasses? They're pretty normal.
They're not like any glasses. They look like... You know, like the cups you have that like store sauce?
Oh, you mean like at a restaurant, like
It
the
looks
paper
like-
cups.
Yeah.
Typical. No, like that's like the quintessential picture of the gang. That one.
It's Velma reading the book, the gang all hunched around, and then...
Beautiful. And they'll all look up at the screen in a second. You're like, ooh.
Wait, count it down?
I don't know if I can count it down.
Wait, yeah. Oh,
Oh, no.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Good one. It's a good one.
It is.
There is something fishy indeed, Fred.
Yeah, Fred, the master of observation, as always. What they're
And they're going fishing. Oh, what a...
He's using fish too much.
No, I think there was an
He's like,
appropriate
"Oh,
amount
it's
of
fishy.
fish.
Now we're going fishing.
My
Oh,
thing is,
you know
now
what?
they're
It's
breaking into a museum.
It's fine. They're teen sleuths.
Keeping in mind, these kids like max
Look at
age
this.
17. Oh, no, 18.
Look at all the stuff they have. Can we... Hold on. Damn it.
You can't pause it. Can't you pause it?
Not in time. Yeah, there we are. I could have.
Oh, well...
Well, I just wanted to make a quick note of all the stuff they had in the back that looked like they were filled to the brink with stuff for B&E.
all I'm going to say is, if you get the Lego Mystery Machine...
The ladder.
Damn, you're right. On the plus side, though, they do have a first aid kit.
They have
They have a first aid kit.
That's
Useful.
It's pretty standard. For
See,
him.
this stuff, you find out now, like in the very first episode, you find out that Shaggy is basically an acrobat.
Yeah.
Also, he has a voice throwing skill, which he'll put to use later, and never again.
Yeah, you know, you one and done. He wasted it.
That was the longest time I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, Shaggy with that pose.
Mmm.
Seductive.
Got a booty. Does he got a booty? Do he got a booty?
I'm not doing this with you. But
He's
yes.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Oh.
When that became a thing, I was very happy.
So they've used the jack to hold up a ladder.
Which looks super unsafe.
Yeah,
That's
because
why they need the first aid kit.
that's not hooked around the ladder. That's just
It's just holding
gently
onto it.
holding it up. Oh,
Look at that. What is that?
That's
When-
that's about a 2-meter vertical jump.
More than that, I would say. I'm going to say, like, I'm not good at guesstimating distance, but that's bigger
Yeah.
than 2 meters.
And about a 10-meter vertical fall.
And he's broken priceless artifacts.
Yeah.
Priceless.
There looks to be like
priceless.
that's
That's like an
Roman
Egyptian
or
vase.
something.
There's
Yeah. That looks
Doric
like
columns from
I would say that looked like the Rosa Stone. Probably broken.
the Rosetta Stone.
That's the one.
Yeah, isn't that the search for the Holy Grail situation? Oh my god, what a
no,
good...
that's how they translated Egyptian to other languages.
The Rosetta Stone.
I believe
Is it?
so.
I don't...
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't
This is
know.
not a history podcast.
This
This
is
is
not.
a Scooby Doo podcast.
Because can you imagine if this was a history podcast? We would be useless.
I did not do it well in history.
I did, but
I'm
we didn't
good.
learn about that.
No.
But the only thing I think I know about the Rosetta Stone, I think, is from the Da Vinci Code.
And it is a stone.
I don't know. At least you let them in, which was good. We did see the eyes that move
Yeah.
on the painting slash statue
It's a
slash
statue.
whatever.
It's the second thing he climbed inside, but it's never really spoken about.
What?
I forgot what I said.
You said it's the second thing he climbed inside.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
He climbed inside the suit of armor, and then he climbed inside, like, the weird statue thing.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Different thing.
What?
You're going to calm down because this is not what you're thinking. It's not what happened.
I might have forgotten. It has been some time since
It has been some time. I just kind of... Oh, Scooby's guard dog in it. Good job.
Yeah. He did it for a Scooby snack. The first ever do it for a Scooby snack.
Which, you know what? Gotta hand it to him. I would do a lot of things for some snacks.
He got scared of his own shadow.
Which, obviously, the Scooby snack doesn't mean a lot to him.
Well, you already had it.
Shaggy has very low knees.
He's just a very...
Look where his knees are in comparison to, like
No.
that's a long shirt, too. So he's, like, super low knees.
He's a very lanky man.
Which is fine. But, I mean, like, it looks like his femurs are unnaturally long.
It's a problem.
It's a huge problem.
I think I've just...
Oh.
What's that? Someone inside a sarcophagus. Then we just cut away from it.
Oh, Velma, pull down your skirt, love.
What?
I never understood why Shaggy did... Oh, because the full moon. The full moon's part of this. They're like, and the full moon and the thing comes to life.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's so pure that every single time they go to a new mystery, they assume it's real. I love it. I love it so much. It's the naivety and innocence of young people. Oh no, Shaggy kept walking. How didn't you notice that?
Yeah, that happens quite a lot. It's just someone
They
just
get split up.
keeps walking.
Yeah, and they just, like, they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
It's like for a group of people, they're not very aware of how many there are around at the same
Especially
time.
for, like, a scared person. The very first... Actually, you know the typical split up is obviously Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, Scooby. In the very first episode, Shaggy, Velma, Scooby.
Except Scooby's only there because he was too much of a wuss to stay on the lookout.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a good one where he has to tie up his snout because his teeth keep chattering.
Teeth keep chattering. Yeah,
Where did she get that from?
You know.
Looks like he's got a toothache, poor thing.
Table. Yeah, there's a ribbon table nearby.
Of course. It's probably another priceless artifact. Oh.
Suit of Armor started to move. Suit of Armor, the first boss in Night of 100 Frats. Little tidbit for you there.
I always like how they use the same noises for the bad guys, like.
Yeah, you know.
It's a good one.
Well, you know, that's like like if you're someone pretending to be a monster, what sound do you make?
I probably wouldn't. Oh no, Velma's glasses. My glasses.
Scooby being like a dog and digging himself inside of a what? There's so much dirt.
Can't see without my glasses.
And apparently the Black Knight cannot see, period.
Well, I'm gonna say that looks pretty difficult.
They've caught him. Right now they've caught him.
Wait on. That's not how they're caught, is it?
No, but...
Oh, that's right, she can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Considering this is the first we're hearing about Shaggy having a cold.
Yeah.
Where did she pull that from if she doesn't have her glasses or a handbag?
Mm.
Just keeps it down her top. That's why she wears such a big jacket.
There's all pockets on the inside. If she opens it up, it's just like drugs. And she's like, what do you need?
I got Panadol, I got Nurofen, I got cough syrup. Wait, when did she get her glasses back?
She's picked them up.
Guys, how is the Black Knight getting out of those... What's that called? Is it like a... Stockade?
Stockade, yeah.
How is he getting out of that? Because the locks went down. And his arms can't reach to get it.
He's
Like,
got-
is he that bendy that his legs can do it for him? Oh, Scooby, what'd you
He probably
find?
just breaks it.
Oh, this is when he, goes full dog mode. And,
You see this occasionally. Actually, you see him, I think, more often with a dinosaur bone than a regular bone.
yeah, when he finds it, he's just like, this. Suddenly, the Black Knight has managed to get out of that
Yeah, like
stockade blockade situation.
Every monster can teleport.
Obviously.
Yeah, Scooby now, what we're just seeing is him throwing the skeleton of a T-Rex back together. Nice and easy.
Which, like, if archaeologists could do it that easy, I mean...
It's like, just get all these bones in a pile.
And just chuck them.
Toss them.
Just toss them and they'll
there
just
it is.
land perfectly.
Skeleton. Well, you did. It was the glasses, Velma.
Also, Velma, the clue that you found was the actual Dark Knight in a stockade situation.
But you had him trapped.
And you walked away.
You could have just unmasked him there.
Just pulled it off.
You know, Shaggy's a pretty good sleuth.
Look, he's pretty clever.
He's better than Velma at this point.
Well, I think he's older than Velma as well. Like, he's got more life experience.
Yeah, but, she's meant to be the smart one, and she didn't even notice the disappearing painting.
Oh, now it's back. So now Shaggy looks like the fool.
Why is it back?
Shit, it's because it's... Oh my god, there's blood on the floor. Nah, it's paint,
No,
guys.
it's...
Paint. See this? When you see this...
I remember who it is. It's... I mean, I'm just going to say it's the missing guy.
It's the missing guy, and they've just draped a thing around him and put a thing on him. Do you think that was always there? Like, do you think, was there always just like nothing... Like, was it just like something where a blanket was, or did they just casually just put the blanket on him and just hope that nobody in the museum noticed there was a whole new statue situation?
Well, I mean, that happened quite often in a museum. It's like, oh, new statue.
Just made of a blanket.
Yeah, so?
I don't know. It feels weird. I like this. This is counterfeit painting.
Yeah.
Look, as much as they are counterfeit paintings,
they're just as good.
They're just as good. If not slightly better, more depth to it.
Or probably closer to the camera. Oh, wonder.
No,
oh, no,
Daphne.
There's a black knight there.
Daphne, what the hell?
What a plot! Is it, Stacey? Is it time for a chase scene?
There's always a good chase scene here.
The knight does not have his.
His little red fluff.
It's not there.
It's gone.
Here we are.
Oh, it's back. There it is. I'm glad he found it. Oh my god, he just punched through. Was that an original?
I would hope not. Because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, like he just ruined everything.
Yeah.
I can't actually. This is probably like the most violent the bad guys get.
By punching through a painting.
Oh, this is good. My favorite thing. I love this. I say that to a lot of things in here. You'll come to find.
It'll happen a lot.
But I do enjoy how they kind of dress up and hope to, at least, I don't know, fool them for a moment. Like, and when
it works. It's like they're like, wait a second, there wasn't a painting here earlier.
There wasn't.
Maybe I should just listen to this guy.
Like when they dress up and they're like, oh, you want to relax with us? Here, we'll give you like a nice little massage. And then they're just like, oh, you know what? It's tough being a bad guy. So they just lie down, have a little bit of a... I mean, good on them.
It's tough looking for treasure or other ways to make illegitimate money.
This is the best music. Dun, 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 dun. Diddle, 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 diddle. Do, 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 do.
Black Knight made it to the other end of the room rather quickly.
Dun, dun, dun.
You don't really notice...
Oh. Sorry.
No, by all means. You've been like... You might think about watching Scooby, I forget about the laugh track that's always in it.
Yeah, because in most shows, like... There's shows now that have laugh tracks that shouldn't have laugh tracks.
The Big Bang Theory.
Okay, I didn't think we were going to bring it up, but yeah.
No.
It's stupid. Because it laughs at things that aren't even funny. And I'm going to... Like, some of these things aren't funny. They're not as funny as the laugh track's making it out to be, but you know what?
Yeah.
One specific relic room.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just relic room. All the relics in this one room. Relic room.
Isn't a museum just a building full of relics?
You've got me there. Because that's absolutely true.
I thought so.
Yeah, they're all relics, you're right. I like this part.
This always worried me a little bit.
Don't they actually fly
They fly the plane that should, I would assume, have had its engine removed.
Oh, you'd hope.
You'd hope so. Otherwise, some kid could get in there, and then this kid could just mow down people with a giant old plane from World War II.
Well, I mean, if a dog is able to make it inside.
Also, I wonder when that plane is from, because, like, for us, World War II planes, like, oh my god, it's so long ago, but this was in the 60s.
Yeah, so it's like, what, 20?
World War I plane, maybe? Yeah. Also, it was one of those ones with the propeller thing.
War
Oh, Scoob.
World War II had already happened
also,
at this point.
Yeah, true. Don't planes need petrol?
No, they need plane fuel.
Regardless, don't they need some kind of fuel?
Yes.
So why did that still have fuel? That's poor museum
Maybe
running.
the curator fills it up and just has a little fly. Because it's a big enough room, I tell you. Like you fly...
Scooby literally just tore the wings off that plane.
Yeah.
Now it's no longer a biplane, it's just a plane. But not, I guess. Sorry,
that joke went nowhere for you.
You're right, I'm so sorry. That was pretty dismal, wasn't it?
So the night will be chopped up by these propellers.
Oh no, don't worry, they've just done a nice little upsy downsy. It's not a word.
That is
done
the
it again.
technical term.
And they've now run into him.
Yeah.
How is the first thing that the museum curator says to them is not, oh my god, my priceless artifacts! You've ruined my whole livelihood!
You've literally ruined this entire museum.
Scooby? Oh my god, it's
what?
the actual museum curator.
It was the one guy we
No
met.
wonder he doesn't care.
Well, how about that?
How about that?
No, don't do that.
I'm sorry. We can edit that out. Velma does... Oh, she didn't have glasses on for a second there, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
And not as in she'd lost them, as in they just didn't draw them on.
Yeah, well, I mean, that happens quite a bit.
like, you get why. I mean, like, would this have been the pilot, do you think? Like, would this have been the one they took to the studios and went, hey, this is what we want to do? Kids with a dog sleuthing.
Well, you tell me that, I'm like, I'm on board immediately.
Especially if the dog can kind of talk. Semi-anthropomorphic.
No, but can the dog fly a plane? He can.
Yes, he can, actually.
It's like, you know what? That's how he's gonna catch the first baddie.
There you go. J.J. Jameson. No? What's his name?
Yeah.
Jameson H.
Yeah, no, it's J.
Holmes.
Jonah Jameson.
I don't think that's it. Love his
He's
moustache.
like, get me photos of Spider-Man.
Love his little stash.
Yeah, he's got a good stash.
What an excellent stash.
What a guy.
What a stash.
Yes.
You're considering that guy was a lot shorter than that armor. No wonder he couldn't see and he tripped over Velma. That guy was so short.
He was quite short and a little portly.
Quite portly.
Yeah.
How did he fit in there? Oh no. And suddenly, look, what I like is that now the suit of armor has dog paws.
It has dog paws, yes.
Instead of fingers.
Yeah. And no pants.
Scooby Doo indeed. Scooby Dooby Doo! And the laugh track, and the gang is laughing.
Yeah, well, they've solved the mystery.
They did, they solved
by
it.
all accounts, that's their... No, it's not their first. Because they already have the mystery machine.
Yeah, so obviously this isn't their
Unless
first.
it's like a weird Fred thing.
He's just always wanted.
It's like, hey, Daphne, you want to ride in the mystery machine?
Oh.
What's
No,
gonna
see, because
happen?
no, apparently there's a reason. Scooby Doo, the live, so not the live action Scooby Doo, but a Scooby Doo live action movie that they made relatively recently with a bunch of teenagers who weren't really teenagers.
It was not good.
My
Oh, no.
apologies, everyone. You know, when your phone's on, it just interrupts everything. I'm really glad I turned that off real quick because that could have been some
No,
copyright issues.
Less than, what is it, 40 seconds?
I hope so, because that was only like 2.
Sorry, finish your thought and then we'll finish up.
The thought is gone.
Hey, you know... Oh, you're talking about the most recent Scooby Doo.
Oh, that sort of... It's live action with, like, Arrow's brother.
Oh, yeah,
Steve Amell.
Robbie ML.
Thank you. Is
Yeah.
Steve someone's name?
Steve Carell.
No, Stephen
believe-
Amell isn't that...
Stephen ML, yeah.
See, okay.
He plays Green Arrow.
I
yeah.
went the wrong one. So Robbie Amell is Fred, but he has dark hair, which
Dark hair.
weirds me out. It's
No,
like Harry
got-
Potter having not green eyes.
Daphne's...
I'm on that all the time.
Alright. Shaggy is kind of a creepy looking dude.
And we're back.
Hey, I had a little thing where my sister's boyfriend called. Obviously has no respect for the recording process.
And that was a nice little bang there.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to cut that out.
We are. And this has been cut out too.
Okay, cool.
Hey, and we're back.
And we're back from a small break.
Wait, it's not really a break.
It's not really break.
getting
It's
into
not even a thing that's happening.
break.
So just
So we've lost our train of thought.
live action Scooby Doo, not the live
Oh,
action
yeah.
that went to the movies. Live action just went straight to DVD.
I made 2 of them. First one was alright, and then Curse of the Lake Monster was not good.
You know what though? My favorite straight to DVD recent Scooby movie. This is a joke. The puppet one.
Oh,
It's adorable, and
That
I
was
want
good.
all of those puppets.
that was a good one.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute.
Surprisingly good. Like, they do a lot of Scooby-Doo...
There's two-
Scooby-Doo puppets, Scooby-Doo Lego.
Yes, I have all of the Scooby Doo Lego sets. All of them.
Scooby-Doo John Cena.
That's the WWE movie. Can't wait to do that episode.
Very good to talk about.
That's going to be solid. We might do that in conjunction with... There's 2 WWE movies. We might do that as like one special. Only because the second one is not as good.
It is quite bad.
It's
So
not as
we
good.
might only get like 5 minutes of us actually having any kind of good commentary about the second movie. That'd be really long. That's like 3 hours.
Okay, maybe we're not going to do a movie. It'll be a 2-parter.
I just thought about it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It'd be a 2-parter.
a
for
2-parter, so part 1 WWE, part 2 WWE, but the part 2 WWE might be sort of like 10 minutes long. It's like, oh, it's not great.
Scooby-Doo WWE Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Something like that.
Something like that. So we've got a lot of we've got all of the episodes to get through. We might do more than one episode per thing. We just wanted to kind of chat a bit to begin with in
Well,
this
this
one.
has been 40 minutes.
Yeah, but that's
roughly.
because we chatted for
With
like
the 10 minutes chat, yeah. And plus all the extra chat.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
But, you know, we're going to do some more.
We're gonna figure out how to actually introduce ourselves and sign off every time as well. Because I got nothing.
Yeah, no.
Not great. We're new to this.
Very quite new. So, you know, if anyone out there, non-related to our family or group of friends is listening, well, hey, thanks.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you're hanging out for the next one, we'll try and...
It'll be out at some point in the future.
Well, we're going to try and do it.
We'd like weekly.
Try. Definitely try.
Weekly, fortnightly, who knows?
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, but I feel like this has been fairly successful.
It's pretty fun.
It was fun to do. I enjoyed it. I like, one of my great joys is watching something and then talking over the top of it and making fun of it.
But in a good way. Like, we love this. We love it, but definitely a bit of a it's fun. It's fun to...
It was good.
Give it a little bit of a banter with it. Just banter it.
Sure.
Banter.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you can't make fun of something you love, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well then.
Yeah, I guess thanks for listening, everyone.
I've been Luke.
I've been Stacey and will continue to be Stacey.
I am Luke. Might not be Luke next time.
Oi.
Maybe I'll be Greg.
We'll see.
This has been
You could be H. Jameson, whatever his name was.
Jonah
No, not
Jameson.
that one. The one in the episode.
Stacey, give me photos of Spider-Man. That's not how he sounds. Hey, we've been the Do Review.
We've been the Do Review. Thank you so much for listening.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Scooby Dooby Doo!